I'm going to show you how to apply fusible interfacing to fabric, which helps give fabric additional rigidity and structure. So here I've got my piece of fabric which I'm going to apply my fusible interfacing to. So fusible interfacing is the type that has a shiny reverse, or sometimes it's a little bit bumpy, so it's got glue on the back. So this is the type that you apply using heat, so with an iron. The other type of interfacing is non-fusible interfacing, otherwise known as sew-in interfacing. So that's the bit that doesn't have the glue on the back and needs to be sewn by hand. So this one is really straightforward. All you just need is an iron and you're good to go. So interfacing is applied to the reverse side, so the wrong side of the fabric. So initially, the interfacing piece tends to be cut to the same side, so same size. So you might have a pattern piece, so you would cut out the same pattern piece in your interfacing. But then what I think is good to do is just to trim round the edge of the interfacing by about 1 centimetre in this instance. If it was a dressmaking piece, I think it would be probably better to do like 0.5 centimetre round each side. And that basically just helps to make sure that the interfacing stays within the fabric, and it helps to reduce bulk at the seams. So you can see it fits just inside the fabric here. So you want to turn your iron on, and it needs to be at a medium heat. So here I need to turn mine down whilst I prepare. So I've got it set at the 2 dots, so a medium heat. If you have it too high, it will scorch the interfacing and it will all sort of wrinkle up and it won't like it. So 2 dots, low to medium heat. So always check what the manufacturing guidelines say for the particular brand of interfacing that you're going to be using, because it will give you instructions either on the selvage, so the border of the interfacing, or on the packet. So I've got the fabric with the wrong side face up. Now it's really important that you get the interfacing, the glue side, face down. So identify which is the glue side. So on this one I can see it's shiny, okay, and the other side is matte. So you've got the shiny side there. So this is the glue side. So you want that to be face down on top of the wrong side of your fabric. If you were to have it the other way up and have the glue side facing up, then the interfacing would end up on the bottom of your iron, which is not good. So make sure that the interfacing is sticky side face down. Then again, the manufacturer's instructions will tell you how long to hold the iron in place. So this is between 6 and 8 seconds. So I'm going to press the iron down and I'm going to hold it for 6 to 8 seconds. Okay, and hopefully you can see there that where the iron has, the interfacing has stuck to the fabric. So it's actually a press and hold. It's not a iron over for 6 to 8 seconds. So I've done that spot. Now I'm going to move my iron and press down, making sure that you cover the edges, and final one. So I've made sure I've covered all of the edges. So obviously this is a small piece of fabric, but if you had a larger piece, it might take you a little bit of time, but just take your time doing it. And my piece of interfacing is now stuck to my fabric. And you might be able to see that it's got a little bit less movement to the fabric, which is what I'm after. So you want to make sure that it's not overlapping the edges and that all of the edges are stuck down. And that's how you apply fusible interfacing.